Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Lexi and today I'm going to give you 5 90s inspired hairstyles, so let's get to it. The first look will be a 90s inspired high pony with a side swoop. To start, you're going to have your hair down and comb it back. Make sure there are no knots or tangles. And we're going to start by creating a curved section. I do find the diagonal part a bit easier to get that swooping effect of the bangs. I also find it easier to section this part off so that we can get the rest of the hair into the ponytail. And you do want to brush through the hair to get rid of any lumps that you might find and just pull it up into a really high pony. And I put it a bit higher than you would think, so you can feel the crown of your head. I like to go above that. And then secure it with a hair elastic. And I like to pull the strands to tighten the ponytail, and for a fun cute look you can add a scrunchie, which is very 90s. On to the side swoop. So I have a bit longer bangs in the front, so I will have to tuck some of this behind up into the ponytail. I also like to use this hair wax stick or gel to get some of those flyaways to really have a slick ponytail. And I think this one is super easy to use. And I also like to use a boar bristle brush just to really secure in all those little hairs. So here is the final look. I think this one is so cute and go great with so many different outfits. For our second look, again, you're going to start by detangling the hair, and then we are going to kind of section off half of your hair, and you really want to use a fine-tooth comb to get as sharp of a line as possible. And I was definitely struggling with this look just because I have so much hair. These sections you want to be very clean. So again, I like to use hair elastics to section off the rest of the hair while I'm working. And with this 1-inch section, you're going to start from the most forward hairs and just start twisting tightly and pinching it back until you've completed a section, and then secure with a clear hair elastic. Then move on to another section, tie the rest of the hair back and pinch, twist until you get to the end. It is a very tedious look, but once you get the first couple of sections done, I found that it went by a lot quicker. And then you will just do this around the base of your head. And you could also make different sections, so you could have them be more diagonal, and that would be super cute. You could also do zigzag sections, but I do think that would be much harder. So then you're just going to continue doing that with each section, and then securing with a hair elastic. So once the hair is all finished, you can let the rest of the hair you held back down, and I think this look is so cute. I don't have any butterfly hair clips, but I do have these little claw clips. I thought it would be fun to alternate the colors, and you just clip it at the base where the hair elastic is. And this is such a fun look. This definitely screams 90s. Alright, the next look, we are going to start with our hair down again, combing it all the way back. And we are going to start with a zigzag sectioning, which isn't really that hard to do. So you'll start going diagonally in one direction, and then from there again in the other direction, and then just combing the rest of their hair back to create those sharp lines. And then I like to take the outermost strand of the corners from the sections we made, and those will be front framing pieces. And then the back we are going to split into 2 ponies and just kind of put into a messy bun. And the sectioning in the back does not have to be perfect. I think the messier it is, it actually helps add character to this look. So just securing each bun with an elastic. And then doing the other side. And then I like to work with one section at a time, but you will undo the elastic and then take really small sections and just twist the hair. So you keep spinning, and it will start to like coil up on itself, which is what we want. And then you can kind of just pin that in place, and I like to leave the ends out and just let them go in any direction that they want. And you can alternate the direction that you are twisting your hair as well. And then keep taking small sections until you finish this side. And you can already see this look is really coming together. It's so cute. And these do not have to be perfect. You can literally pin them wherever you like. I just like to do it around the bun and the top of my head so that they're visible. Alright, so we're done with one side and we can now move on to the other. But you're going to do the same method of the twisting the hair until it coils up and then pinning it back. And just repeating it until the only 2 pieces hanging are the front framing strands. And this look is so cute. It's so like punk rock and just messy 90s girl hair. I love it. Even though it was kind of time consuming, it is so cute. Next up is a super easy look. We are going to start by sectioning our hair top and bottom, and it doesn't have to be a perfect section. I just find that having a lot of hair, sectioning makes it so much easier. So I'm using the Dyson Airwrap with the round brush attachment, but any round brush will do. And the purpose of the round brush is the smoothing effect it gives, and then also being able to curl your ends. So with the Airwrap, I usually run it through my hair until it feels smooth, and then I will roll it up, and I actually use the cool setting to help the hair set, and I will just do that anywhere from 5 to 15 seconds. And then when you unravel your hair from the round brush, to avoid the hair getting stuck or creating frizzies, you're going to grab your hair and slowly unwind the round brush in the opposite direction. And when smoothing the hair, if I have some difficult pieces, I like to smooth from underneath and from above just to get maximum shine. And I can usually do my whole head with this look from 10 to 15 minutes, and I just love the soft curls that it gives. With this look, I am going for a 90s blowout, which is one of my favorite looks. Lots of volume and lots of wavy curls, and this is one of my personal favorite looks for fall. You can also do the same look using Velcro rollers. I've done that in the past and it looks great. I find that Hair rollers tend to be a lot more time consuming. This is a great quick alternative. For the bangs section, if you don't have bangs, you don't have to do this part, but I love having face framing pieces or bangs, and I just think it really helps suit people's faces. So we're going to section them away from the rest of the hair. So with this side, you can do two different methods. You can use the air wrap wand, and I think that this looks really great. Or you can also just continue using your round brush method. It does the same thing. I just wanted to show both methods for anyone who has both pieces. And then I usually just to go back, and it kind of gives a nice swooping effect. But again, you can do the same thing with the round brush attachment. I usually prefer the round brush attachment because I find that it gives just a little bit more volume, which is what I'm usually looking for when I blow out my hair. If you really want to add some more volume, I like to use dry shampoo, but you can also use a texturizing spray. I personally am not a huge fan of the grittiness texturizing sprays add, but I find that dry shampoos give the same effect. The Olaplex dry shampoo is one of my favorites. This is the final look. I love this hairstyle. I think it's so cute and so easy to do on all hair types. Alright, and for our final look, we are going to do a very high voluminous messy bun, and this look works perfect after the blowout when you still kind of have some of those curls in the hair, but you can always add more curled pieces. So I like to start with a very high pony, but first sectioning out any front pieces that I want. You're going to twist, and then kind of lower it, and then keep your ends out. And then we're going to secure this in place. Because I have long hair, I like to pin some of the top pieces down just so that the bun feels a bit more secure. And then if you want, I did leave out some extra hair in the front to pin back and create some more volume and curls. So do that for both sides and just pin them into place. And this look is also so cute and looks very effortless. I had so much fun trying out all these different hairstyles. Comment below which one was your favorite, and subscribe if you love these types of tutorials. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!